Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to a brand new video in Forza Horizon 3 where we're going to be talking about Forza Horizon 4, and today's massive news is the fact that the full Forza Horizon 4 car list is leaked. Now, what happened was, basically, someone that pre-installed the game was able to get into the files, a Reddit user was able to get into the game's files and effectively get into the car list itself and found all of the file names in a full list. Now, I'm not going to read them off one by one because that would be so many, that's hundreds and hundreds of cars to read off, and like I said, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through a video of me going like, you know, Alfa Romeo 8C, Audi RS3, like, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. So, instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over some of my most favorite cars from the list itself. And also, I'm gonna show you guys the list. I'm gonna actually run through the list, but I'm not gonna actually talk about every individual car. So while we do that, we can actually pull into this nifty, handy-dandy little driveway right here. Works perfectly. Oh yes, feels like Test Drive Unlimited all over again. But no, for real. So some of my favorite cars in the car list are actually, it's weird, like, some of them are cars that I wasn't expecting. So, like, we've got the, let's see, we've got the Bugatti Chiron, obviously. I mean, I feel like that's going to be one of those cars that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, why do you like that? You know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, why do you like that? That car's dumb. And I'm going to be like, dude, I mean, yes, it's probably going to be an overused car. It's probably going to be one of those cars that people are going to use and, like, you know, probably going to just, oh my God, what the heck is going on with drone mode right now? That was not supposed to happen. But no, it's going to be one of those cars that I think people are going to, like, go nuts over for a little while and then just kind of get angry about. But at the same time, I think it's going to be a cool car. Now, another car that's going to be interesting is the Bugatti EB110 is coming back. And not just that. Now, to be fair, I know a lot of you guys are probably like, oh my God, he's just talking about Bugattis. He's like 11. But no, for real, another one of the cars that I'm excited about is the RS3, the RS4 Avant. Like, dude, there's like 3 different versions of the RS4. There's like RS4 Avant, an 01 RS4, an 06 RS4. We've got an 03 RS6, an 09 RS6, a 15 RS6. Got like a bunch of Audi RS cars, massive list of Ferraris, like the F40 Competizione. We've got the 430 Scuderia. We've got so many crazy Ferraris. We've got, let's see. Ooh, we've got the, oh, well, that's a, okay, I freaked out for a second because I thought we had the Fiat 124, oh, we do have the Fiat 124 Spider, the new one. We actually have the old one and the new one, which is super, super cool. We've got, let's see, the Raptor's coming back, obviously, we all know that's gonna happen. The Unicorn is back, 100% confirmed, and actually, as far as the Ford stuff goes, I'm really wanting to, to dive deep into the Ford stuff because I wonder if on this list, at least, I wonder, let's see, so we got the Unicorn, the Hoonigan Escort, so those are both coming back, and then I wonder if there's any Fords from the, not the Hoonigan car pack, but the Formula Drift car pack that are going to be here, and I haven't really, I mean, let's see, SVT Raptor, Super Deluxe Woody, GT350R, RS500, RS200 Evo, Ranger T6, Pursuit Ute. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff here, but I don't think that DLC is in this list yet. Or there's no Fords in that DLC, but that would mean that there's no Von Gittin Jr. drift cars, so that would be kind of weird. And after we talk about a couple more cars, we'll get back to driving again. So let's see. We've got the Jeep Trackhawk, we've got the Jeep Trailhawk, we've got the Willys, we got the Wrangler, the Koenigsegg Agera, the 1-to-1, the Rigera. Like, I mean, some of those have been confirmed already, but, like, holy crap. There's also Horizon Editions confirmed. There's a crazy amount of cars. Like I said, the full list will be available for you guys to see in the video. So, with that out of the way, let's get back to driving, and let's do a little bit more talking about the car list itself at hand. So, overall, I mean, like, the car list is going to be awesome. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that are going to be like, oh, well, why isn't the... And by the way, I've checked, the Demon is not in the game. Or at least it's not on that list. And now, to be fair, I don't think it is. I looked at Dodge, and if I, I swear, if I misread it, and it's there, and I'm just saying that, I'm going to feel really, really bad. But it's one of those things where it's like, whatever car you were, wanting to be in the game, but then isn't here, I feel like that's just one of those things where it's like, instead of going after the devs for that, like, oh, Forza Horizon 4 sucks, the car that I wanted isn't in the game, give them time to release DLCs and stuff like that. Like, seriously, if the car you wanted isn't in the game, give them time to release DLCs. Give them time to do their thing. I mean, like, literally, this car list came out way earlier than it was supposed to come out, and I'm sure they're, like, scrambling right now over, like, they're probably like, who the hell let this happen? So, I wonder if anybody got fired. But no, it's one of those things. I'm going to switch cars because this Miata is not liking the kind of driving I'm putting it through right now. I'm trying to drift around city streets. A Miata needs, like, a twisty mountain road. Let's see. What will our Hoon machine of choice be? Ah, yes, that works 100%. Done deal. Love this car. No question in my mind. Now, back to the previous topic. So, back to what, like, the actual car lists themselves. I mean, like, if the car you were expecting or you were wanting isn't there, then the only reason why I mentioned the Demon was because the Demon was a car that a lot of people had questions about, like, on my E3 stream and stuff like that. So, I think that's one of those things where it's like, give them time to release DLCs. Give them time to get, like, further on into the game. I'm sure there's cars they're still developing. I'm sure there's cars they're working on. I'm sure there's cars they're working on getting the licenses for. You know what I mean? Now, another really cool thing, though, is Volkswagen is back in a big way. It's not just, like, performance cars or, like, kind of, like, you know, odd stuff. It's, like, Volkswagen is legit back. There's a huge list of Volkswagens in the game. I really wanted to stay on the road right there, but the traffic was not having any of it. I had to go off-road to avoid the traffic. But no, there's a massive list of Volkswagens coming back. I'm super psyched for that. And, I mean, honestly, like, Volkswagen is one of those car companies that, like, I've liked a lot of their cars, but, like, I've never been, like, super vocal about it, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I have a GTI. I have a Mark 7 GTI, and, like, before that, I always thought, like, GTIs and Golf Rs were cool. I just never, like, looked at them as a car that I would, you know, that I would choose to own. And then I kind of looked more into the GTI and realized how awesome of a daily it was going to be. And then I was like, holy crap, I need one of these. And then, you know, honestly, after that, I've been, like, looking more and more at, like, the Golf Rs, and I'm like, I don't know. But no, like, Golf Rs are awesome, and, like, the fact that, I mean, the old Beetles are awesome. Just the fact that the old Beetle is coming back is so cool. And I think, honestly, like, after seeing the car list, I mean, you guys don't really have anything to worry about. Like, if y'all thought that this was going to be some sort of, like, you know, they were going to ruin the car list or something, or, like, make it all, like, super boring stuff, then, I mean, I don't think y'all have anything to worry about. Now, to be fair, there are going to be those people that are going to go, like, oh, they didn't have so-and-so car, the entire car list is boring. I mean, honestly, like, there's always going to be people that are gonna freak out like that, especially on, like either, you know, Facebook or Reddit, take your pick, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be people that are going to freak out in either place, whether it be, again, like I said, like, Turn 10's Facebook page, or, like, the Forza Reddit, or whatever it may be, but, like, dude, like, it's like, people like that are not, like, the best thing for the community, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that will say, oh, the one car I specifically wanted isn't in the game at launch, so therefore the whole game is bad. Like, that's just not good for the community, dude. And honestly, like, people that do that, it's not like, and they think like, oh, well, maybe if I do that enough, then they'll add the car. Not necessarily, you know what I mean? Like, the cars that they add, it's like a mixture, or at least for what I've always understood it to be, is like a mixture of cars that the community really wants, and, like, you know, cars that they can obviously, you know, they can work out the licenses for and stuff like that, because, like, that's another reason why it's sometimes really hard to get, like, you know, like, drift cars and stuff like that, or, like, drift-specific modifications. Now, those are coming, which I am honestly, oh, hello, which I'm honestly very, very excited about, and I'm honestly, like, super pumped to see how they've done that, because I'm sure it was, like, a battle to get, you know, to get some car companies to agree to that. And, I mean, see, that's the thing, like, some of them I've heard are, like, super cool, and others I've heard are, like, super tricky to work with, so that's one of those things where it's like, you kind of have to, like, figure out, you know, who's going to be willing to play in terms of, like, you know, drift mod type stuff, and honestly, like, it looks like they've had enough that they were able to make a DLC out of it, so, but now, for the Formula Drift Pack, okay, for the Formula Drift Pack, it's a little bit different, because those are, like, specifically made race cars, so they can kind of do whatever they want with those. They kind of have a little bit of free reign with those, but even so, it's awesome that we're getting things, you know, from that side of the spectrum in the game. So, with that being said, with that all being said, I am very, very excited about this car list as a whole. And I think that there's really, like, I mean, it looks like it's going to have a super strong showing right from the get-go. And that's not even counting the DLC that we'll see later. So, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button for more videos every day. And I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.